What's up, gamers? Episode 37. VchiBanter here with Bob, Pop, Eye Candy, Rose Doodle, and your boy VchiBan. This is the episode where Candii, I don't, look out.
You're not my boy.
Oh, it's your bun.
Yeah, you say my bun.
I'll start saying that.
What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not nice enough to you if that got an all. I'm gonna be nicer to you. That's bad.
Oh.
Classic. I could say fuck now.
How you guys all feeling?
Good. I'm a little toasty in my room.
Chilling. Yeah, I'm toasty too.
I want Rose to decide what we're gonna talk about.
I do too.
Me make a decision. That's my fucking
It's Rose's
That's the
turn.
episode. We're gonna.
It's
wait
Rose's
till
turn.
Rose, what's up?
Yeah. It's Rose's turn.
I don't know what to say. That's too much pressure. I don't like that. It stresses me out, and I don't want to be stressed out. Help me, please. Somebody save me. Holy fuck.
I can tell a story, but it's kind of just like a me story thing. It's just
Jesus
weird.
Christ.
Episode 37. We still haven't got Rose to grab a topic.
I have a weird milkman story. He's not really milkman. It was like what is it? What is it, Buff?
What?
It's not milk. It
What?
was,
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He
You just said
I don't know what you're saying.
milkman.
Stop. Super frantic.
Yeah. Stop. You're making shit up.
This is the first time I'm hearing this. I don't even know.
Okay, wait. Before you tell me, wait. Before you tell me, I'm gonna take a guess on what you're talking about. Waffle House man.
No. But we
Fuck.
did go to a Waffle House at 1:30 in the morning recently with a friend, and that the guy that was it was man, that was a wild experience where you go in and you had to wait for your table, which I know it sounds crazy, but it's only because half of the tables in the Waffle House just had everybody's old stuff left there. There weren't people there. It's just they weren't cleared yet, and the one guy that was doing it very, very on his own time, but he was so high. It was chill
really
though,
funny.
man. He was just like, yeah, you guys can just.
It was so funny because like we would ask him questions and be like, so do you have this? And he'd be like, I don't know. We're like, love the energy, dude. Like, love it.
Hey, can you do this? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but then
probably.
the guy that I was talking about, that there was this like really big, like dad that looked like a trucker, but like he like wouldn't say much, but he was like sitting there cooking eggs or whatever, and people would go up and ask him questions and he'd be like, I don't know. And I was like, if that dude turned around and told me to get behind the Waffle House, I 100% would.
Oh my god, he was
100%.
Honestly, he was really hot. He was just like the main cook. Like he was clearly doing like all the work there, but he was just like
I barely
this
saw
hot
his face
trucker
and he was
dad.
hot. Anyways, that's not the milk boy. What's wrong with your Milky Boy?
I used to do computer repairs. And I went to this one guy's house one time, and I was thinking about this on the previous episode. Okay, fine. All right, sure. Okay. All right, next time your computer acts up, who are you going to ask, huh?
Maybe.
But I went to this guy's house, and I was thinking about this last episode because we were talking about like smoking so much, and this kind of has to do with it. I went into his computer room. I went into his pristine, like white walls, white floor house, and I went into his computer room, and I could just tell that he smoked, and he smoked a lot in that room. He wasn't smoking at the time. Oh, you can just smell it, Rose. And the fun thing about fixing a computer at a smoker's house is that the dust that gets into your computer isn't just gray dust. Because it has smoke getting in there, it turns like brown and gunky dust, and it builds up heavily inside of your computer. It's really gross. So I can't even remember what I did with this computer or anything, but the entire time while I was working on this guy's computer, he would sit behind me and he was just telling me about, he was like, oh man, I love my family. I love my wife. I love my boy. I love my boy so much.
Love my boy.
Oh, he's so great. He's going to be on a scholarship for like soccer and blah, blah. Oh, I love my boy. I love my boy so much. I make my own, what is it? The
Eggnog.
Eggnog, yes. It's I don't know why I can't remember eggnog. He's like, I make my own eggnog. Do you want to try some? And I don't like going into people's homes and accepting random food and stuff. Like, I'm there to do my job and I want to do it and be cordial and get out. But yeah, he's like, do you want to try some? He's like, no. And I'm like, no, very politely. No, I'm good. I don't really want to try. Also, randomly, like homemade eggnog. Who does that? Where does that come from? Why? How?
The Milky
of
Barn.
All things that that's the least that I want to try. I don't know. He reminds me of I don't watch a lot of Simpsons. Is it Ned Flanders that has like the mustache and the glasses?
Yeah.
Does anybody
Yeah.
know? He looked
Yep.
like that. He looked like just typical suburban dad, and he was not taking no for an answer. So every time I was just like, no, I really don't want to. He's just like, no, it's okay, it's fine. My boy will go get you some. And sure enough, his son came down and then went and got me a small glass of eggnog, and he handed it to me after I was done working on his computer. And I kind of put it up to my lips and just kind of like it tipped the glass and like it just like hit my lips. I don't think I drank a lot of it. I think I took the tiniest sip, and him just being like, well, how was it? Just like, good. I can't remember my
I feel
exact
like
response,
that's how
but
you
it's
get
just like,
locked in a basement.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I was very close to the outside door, and his wife and his son were both standing behind us at that point too. It was just I don't know. Maybe I should have paid more attention to them, because they might have been sending me signs of like, help me. Like they were like trying to like wink at me like weird, of just like, get me out of here. Like this man really loves his family, but the way he described it and everything he talked to, it felt very like, I don't know. I felt like I was almost in like a movie or something, that it could have gone wrong or could
Like
have
a
gone
Truman
bad. And
Show?
it's just like I wouldn't be surprised kind of deal. But as soon as I was done with his computer, he was like, all right, everyone get out. You're gonna have to get out of here. And he shuffled me, his wife, and their son out of his like little office room, and he closed the doors because he wanted to smoke in that room immediately. And I was just like, oh, that was like, it was just like a weird social, like weird, bizarre, like social, like, all right, guys, got to get out of here. Daddy's got to smoke. Like, it was just like, he was just like, I'm going
No.
to smoke. So you got to get out of here. So I went out, and his wife paid me, and then I left. But it was just a weird interaction that I won't forget, because I don't know, especially with the homemade eggnog. That's bizarre. I've never met anybody else that does that. So it's just, I don't know. That was just weird.
No.
Oh. Also, can I just say, this is like kind of off topic. My favorite thing about Shia is that he won't remember words, and it's like my favorite game to remember them. Like he'll just be like, "Oh, what's that one thing?" And I'm like, "Eggnog." Like it feels like a
Eggnog.
game every time. And sometimes he'll do that on stream. Where he'll be like, "What's that one word? What's that one?" And he'll sit there for like a minute trying to figure out what that word is. And I'm like sitting there. I'm like, I want to say it so bad. I want to say it, but I won't. But I want to so bad. Like it feels like a fun
I
little
do
game
that
for
with
me. I
people
like it.
too. It is fun.
Because I know what Shia is gonna talk, because I don't know, Shia and I have talked a lot, so I like nobody's gonna talk about, so like I could be like, eggnog.
What? What?
What? You
What?
talk?
What?
What?
Rose is not off the hook. What? Okay, all right. Back to the Rose conversation.
I don't like this
We're back
pressure.
What
This
are
is
you
stressful.
into, lady?
Get comfortable with
What
being
are-
uncomfortable, Rose.
what
What
have
do
you-
you want to talk
what
about?
have
I'm
you been
tired of being
deep
uncomfortable. I'm
diving?
tired.
Have you had like a deep dive, new topic, new hobby, new interest,
All I
anything?
care about right now is Chikawa.
Okay.
Okay.
Why do you like Chicago?
The other day, I found something I like doing in my spare time is I like looking up Chikawa merchandise, because what else am I gonna do with my life? And I found a 33-inch tall plushie of the character that I like, and I
Which
really,
is?
really wanted it, Hachiware. And I really wanted it to the point that I pinged my entire Discord at 11 p.m. and was like, if you guys fund this, I'll do an art giveaway. And then they funded it in like under a
Oh.
minute.
My God.
And then I have a bunch of art to do now.
That is the most bratty thing I've ever heard you do ever in my entire
Huh.
life. Like that is like,
I
that
really
is so
wanted
bratty.
it. I really wanted it.
Oh my God.
It's so perfect. It's the pajama party one, and that's my favorite Hachiware, and I need it or I'm
Holy
gonna
shit.
die in Minecraft.
That's like, ooh, daddy, can you please buy me this one trinket that I want? That's literally what that
I
was. I was
felt-
like,
I
brat
felt so
core.
foul doing it, but I was like, guys, is it weird? And they're like, just fucking ask. And I was like, okay.
That was
So-
crazy.
I asked and I received, and then I did art giveaways, and now I'm working on art for my honey buns.
That's nice.
Yeah?
Sus. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I just wanted to hear what you're up to. This is my catch up with Rose time on the podcast.
I don't
live.
think you
Girl,
want
yeah,
to know.
I don't want to. What do you mean? I don't want to know?
I feel.
Oh, she's been
just
farting like
gonna-
crazy. Every time we hang out, she just lets it rip like a Beyblade. It's crazy.
I wish I could have
That's what she's
impressive
been up
farts.
to.
Don't make me. Don't rub my lack of having my dreams come true in my face. Thank you.
Is that your
no,
kink?
honestly, no. You know my kinks. How dare you? Anyway, I've just been running on like half a spoon lately, and I'm very tired. And I feel like I am a soft baby and a fragile baby, and I just want a nap for like a week straight, and then I'll be good again.
Honestly, that feels like
Mm.
most of us lately.
Yeah, I'm running on
Mm.
fumes, and I'm trying so hard.
Yeah. Well, this is a podcast of all four of us, so I think it's important that we all
Yeah.
feel like we can talk.
Yeah, but I don't want to cry
can
on
all-
the podcast.
Well, what the fuck? I didn't mean like that. I just meant like that we're welcome to bring up topics and discuss the things we're into and what have you.
Yeah.
I'm into ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Dude, a lot of it.
A lot of it.
Oh my god, can we get enough?
I can say fuck now in the first like 5 seconds of the YouTube video.
Well, luckily we're over that.
We're beyond that at
She
this
well,
point.
no, she said it
babe.
within. She said
I did.
I heard
no one
you
heard
say
me.
it.
You did.
You
No,
did?
I did.
We
I
all
just didn't
Yes.
interrupt.
I said
Yeah.
fuck, and I was like, I can say that now. And then Shia was like, "Well, I'm Milk Boy."
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Tell your Milk Boy story. I was just gonna say I appreciate the people that emailed me asking where my book is because I've been writing a book and that's all I've been doing and that's all I
Aw.
talk about.
Wait,
So,
people
we
like
gotta
are
go-
like reaching out and
Yeah.
asking like,
Yeah,
how they can get
from-
more info.
Yeah, from the podcast
That's
audience,
cool.
people were like, "Oh, like I heard you talking about your
That's
book and it sounds
cute.
cool. Like, where do I get it?" And I'm like, "It doesn't exist yet."
Candii
soon-
has been working on their book so much that they apologized for abandoning me yesterday.
Yes, that is true.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair though, I spent like 3 days trying to line up hanging out with you, and it just kept not happening. And I was like,
Yeah.
"I'll get her eventually," but it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, after 2
Um,
months of
True.
torment
Okay, all right, Buff.
and misery.
You've been busy though, with the
'Cause
dick
I have to
enlarging
because my
surgery.
friend isn't here to
Uh,
make up stuff to do.
You've just been on the fucking antique websites, and every time again,
Oh my god! I was showing Candii some
Alright.
antiques yesterday, and these
Alright.
like 2 stupid little elves kept coming up, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is you and me!" And they were like all in different poses and stuff like that. And there was that one that looked like one elf was sexually harassing the other elf, and I was like, "This
yeah,
is not
one
us."
of them had the energy that like the one elf was telling the other elf no, and then they were like really into it. It was not.
Oh my
It was
God.
not a
Yeah,
comfortable
it-
sight.
Yeah,
there's
and I
some
was like, "This is
polite
not
rats.
us."
Oh,
Oh,
the rats
Candii
were
likes
really
the polite rats.
They have like little hands fold, and they're just like sitting together, and
That
they're all
sounds
salt and pepper
They have
fingers.
really big ears every single time.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They're very big.
Okay.
Every
Ah.
time we
But
go
they're
to an
polite.
antique store, I always find things that remind me of you guys, but then I find things that remind me of Gmart. And they're things that it's basically nobody wants. And I'm saying this out loud now, so I don't know if I can do it, but I still might in case anybody doesn't tell him. I just want to get him things that he very clearly does not want. Like it is just like a really, really ugly art piece or something. Just like, hey man, thought you'd want this. Just start like loading him up with a bunch of bullshit.
There was the last thing that you found, Shia. It was the most ugliest fucking doll, and it like
Yes, just
smiled,
really
and it was
ugly
so
dolls.
ugly, and it almost looked like a like I don't even know, like a really cartoonish character. It was just so ugly. The smile was so big, and then you were like, "Oh, Gmart would love that."
He really and Gmon in particular really hates like haunted looking dolls, so that would be extra bad.
Oh,
Oh, you know what's really bad? We were talking about this the other day, Buff. Is that someone was saying, what's the creepiest thing that you've seen like within like department stores or antique stores? And
Child.
people were talking about
I was gonna say people.
people were talking about those dolls, but they're the hide and seek dolls. So they're like the
Oh,
little
yeah, they're the
girls
ones that look like
shield
this.
their
Hold on, wait,
eyes
where
and,
they're like this?
turn away, and they're like
Ew.
you lay them up against a wall, so they don't have faces, but it just looks like they're
Yeah.
like counting, and they're just like oh, those are
I
actually
don't like that.
that brought back
Fucking
like
gross.
a gross memory of like I don't think. Maybe my grandmother had one or something, but I don't like that. I don't like the thought of those either. Those are yeah.
But I also think, Shia, is that I don't know if it was your grandma or who it was, but they had that doll room. Like one of your grandparents had a doll room that you tell me about. Do you remember that?
It might have been. I don't know. They did when I moved into my childhood home. My room used to be a doll room. Like my parents' house. Like it used to, and it was filled with what is it? Little House on the Prairie dolls, and it was
Ew.
just all porcelain. It was so
Ugh.
creepy. It was weird. It was
Yeah.
just like it's a lot. Oh, This
Try-
is completely off topic, Buff. Do you remember the one time we went to we went to like a antique place and they had nothing but laughing or no sad clown stuff. You went
Oh,
into one room
yes.
and it was all sad clowns. That was unsettling. I didn't think
Yeah,
I
that was
I'm not
weird.
afraid of clowns, but when I got in there and you're
There's-
surrounded by nothing but
They had a
sad
room
clowns.
dedicated to my exes.
Do you know what's
That's a
funny
good
about
one,
you,
Candii.
Candy?
Still got it, y'all.
Do you know what's funny about you is that I have so many pictures. I think I have like 6 pictures that I've taken of really just like unimpressed look. Like they're very impressive looking, but they look unimpressed. Of like Victorian women that it look exactly like you, and I just haven't shown them to you yet. I'm like, this looks like Candii, and I just have taken photos.
I'm excited to
vibe.
see them. I have that
That's
kind of
fun.
face.
Candii, what's going on in your life outside of getting emails asking about your book?
Kenny's only been writing a
just been
book.
writing my-
Shia.
I've been
They just
writing
have
my book,
abandoned
that's
me. They've
Yeah.
they abandoned me. Shia, we went over this.
I went
that's
out to
right.
dinner for Japanese, and then I went out the next day, and then had Japanese for lunch, and then for dinner I also had Japanese, and then this coming Thursday I'm going out for dinner, and I'm going once again to get Japanese.
Oh,
What do you get at the
that's good,
Japanese
though.
place?
I could.
Dude, this one place that we go is it's like an all you can eat. You pay like $50, and then you just can get any amount of items from the menu. And if you have excess,
Ooh.
they like weigh it and they charge you for it. Unless it's like
Yeah.
rice, then they don't care. But oh my god, I had like katsu, sweet chili karage. I had like agadashi tofu. I had rice. I had those little like fucking, I don't know if they're called takoyaki, but like the little fish with the red bean in them. Spring
yeah,
rolls, gyoza, like just all of it. And then I had
Taiyaki, right?
Yeah,
takoyaki.
taiyaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takoyaki, yeah. Takoyaki, like,
Yeah.
squid or something. But-
Takoyaki's
Ah.
octopus.
Taco,
Yum,
yeah.
yum.
Takoyaki is the like the
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
octopus
And
balls. Oh, I love
then-
those too.
Yum, 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 yum,
I
yum.
don't.
Yeah,
Like, they're
but-
cute.
Oh.
But no.
Lately I've been either going out for dinner. Oh, I've also been reading a lot of books. Like a lot of books.
Shocker.
Dude. Holy fuck. I was reading this one book last night. I can't remember how to pronounce it. It's like Lapdova or something like that. Game of Thrones is baby game for babies compared to this book.
Oh.
It's like it's so dark, it's so bad, it's so bad. But not bad like badly written, like morally bad, and lots of illegal acts like cannibalism, like incest,
Oh.
like infidelity, worse stuff than that, really, that I don't want to say. Editor, if you have to mute this stuff, that's fine. But it's like it's like a medieval setting, but it's this little guy who like his mom tried to not have him, and so he came out in such a way that he has a really hard life, and his dad's like super religious. It's a lot of like religious trauma. It's crazy. But then I read Game of Thrones, and it's like, and then Tywin told me I was smell bad, and I was upset. And I'm like, which is not that it's not well written.
the royal family.
But it's it's just interesting, like the gradation of like people are like, oh, Game of Thrones is so like dark and like it's so like everything's so depressing, and I'm like, I look at, like other books that are way more dramatically taboo, I guess would be the word. But so that was an interesting. I read like half the book in one night. So
Gradation.
yeah,
Like black and white.
yeah, like the gradient of like of what's socially acceptable to like something that's like taboo.
Wow.
As in, like, people
I
consider
learned
the
a
Game of
new
Thrones to be
word.
very dark, but like this is like way darker.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I learned. Brain has expanded in my forehead.
And then this morning, I was telling Buff and Shy about it earlier. I was learning about Plato's Republic. That's what I was
Oh.
doing
What
with
is
my time.
that?
It was like a theoretical republic, or like I talked about it earlier, but it's the idea that like to avoid corruption in government and have a balanced, easily defensible / like strong city, you have the bronze class, which is a working class who can earn money and like have all the luxuries and whatever. Then you have silver class, which is dedicated military, and then gold class, which is like philosophers / rulers, and they handle affairs of the country. But the silver and the gold cannot own land or have families. Like they don't have like a lineage per se. So the idea is that people that want to rule for the organic want to help and improve the world would not, like, they would go to gold or silver. And then people that are experience like greed or hedonistic tendencies would go to the bronze class. But then he also then argues against it, and there's like a whole bunch. I don't know. But I was learning about that because there's another book I was reading that it was that was the political system. And I was reading it and I was like, this seems really like well thought out. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's based on a philosopher. So that makes sense.
It sounds
Anyway.
like getting like first class at the airport.
Oh,
The
yeah.
bronze class, and you get the little chair, and then the gold class, you get the big bed, and you get to
Yes.
sleep on it. And then
I
like
wanna
the bronze
take one of
class,
those
you get
one
an
day.
economy next to the toilet.
It's
I
like
wanna take one of those
$15,000 to get one
Yeah,
of those
but I still
chairs.
want it.
Shy and I did it one time.
Yeah.
The beds?
And it's
Yes.
well, it's like a lay down chair where you get your own like little
Yeah.
pod, but it's not like a full
Was it
room.
magical?
It's just it is the best way that you could ever fly if you ever had the chance to do it. I've done it
wanna do
twice
that
now.
one
I did
day.
one time with Buff where our little pods were next to each other. And then the
Ah.
other time I did it, I don't know why or when I was flying, but it did not cost a lot for me to do it. I have no clue why. I just got lucky maybe one time when I was booking, and that made like I don't know, it was like a 6 or like maybe 5 to 6 hour flight go by so easy, mostly because I took a nap. But it was nice to be able to kind of lay down, and I'm a tall boy, so it wasn't like super comfy, but like being on a plane, holy hell, that was great. Then you wake up to you know, a nice person that's just like, hey, what do you want to eat for later? And they bring out like full meals to you. Crazy. That was cool.
Yeah, little ice creams too.
That
So
made me feel
nice.
so special.
And they give you a face
God.
mask so you can wash your face, and they give you like
Mhm.
toothbrushes and like all this other stuff. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah. They give
just,
you
like, and
toiletries.
slippers. Oh my gosh, it's so good. If I could do that every single time, I would. Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
So flipping good.
Have you guys ever used those under eye masks?
No.
I tried one of those for the first time like a month ago, and I fucking love them. They make me feel so pampered.
How do you get them?
From
Like what?
what,
She
what
steals
do you
them.
mean?
Well,
Like
yeah,
what?
she
In what
just pulls them
format
out
do
of
you
her steel
buy
bag.
them?
Yeah, she pulls them
It's
out
like
of
in
the
a
grocery
plastic
store.
container, and it's all like it's moisturized in there, and then you can like take it out of the container inside of that.
Okay, double checking, because I used to buy them as like an individual thing at the chemist, and it was like $15 for a pack of 2 or something. And then I found on Amazon there was like a container where it was like 30 of them for like $10, and I was like, so I was making sure that you weren't paying like what I used to pay, where I was paying like way too much
I'm
money
not
to
paying what you used to pay, but I'm probably paying too much.
get.
So
No,
now I know.
I go through phases with like skincare and stuff where I'll be like super on top of it and have like a whole like 5-step routine, and then I just fall out of it and I'm like, I don't care anymore. And then I go
I don't
back to it.
understand
Yeah.
skincare. Like, doesn't everything just like poison you now? Like, what's the fucking point? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because like now there's like that app. What's it called? Yuzga
Facebook.
or whatever. Yuzka? No, it's called
fuck is
Yuzka.
that?
You like you scan. you
Facebook
scan,
is like a social media app that I mean probably your mom uses.
True. No, you use so it's a app that you scan items with, like the barcode, and it tells you if it's a healthy item or not. So like people will go and like scan their conditioner or shampoo or whatever, and it'll tell you if it has like harsh chemicals or like really bad stuff in it. And people do that with fucking everything. They'll like there's a video that I saw where somebody went through the entire sunscreen aisle. 90% of sunscreen aisle just gives you cancer. And it's like this one little small little section that like doesn't have harsh chemicals in it. And so like they were like, why is there all this sunscreen and then like this small little section that like actually isn't harmful to your body? And I feel like when it comes to like skincare, it's the same. Like I'm like, why do we keep putting all this shit in our face, but like half of it is like just awful harsh chemicals to your face? Like what's the fucking point?
I don't get it either.
Look,
All I
look
know is I
sexy.
hear the word micellar water every 3 seconds anytime I read about skincare, and I don't know what the fuck that is.
Witch hazel, micellar water. I
Mm.
think
I like
I think-
rose water. I'll spray
Oh,
that on my face
Me?
sometimes.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Oh.
love when
I didn't know
Rose
we were gonna
stands so
talk
close
about
to me.
that
She
today.
spits on my face too.
Oh, I was gonna say from her front.
I started using
Oh.
Pond's cold cream.
Get some
Like the
of that
grandma
rose
stuff.
water.
It's like the
that?
stuff they used to use in the 50s.
I use taro root
What?
cream. Yeah, it's just or
Taro
something like,
Cream.
or is it like it's like a type of root cream. Try, you've seen it before. It's that fluffy stuff that I have.
What?
And it's what? It's it's literally that and water, and that's it. And it helps get rid of acne and stuff, and it's really good.
When Candii comes over, we should have a sleepover night, and we'll literally let's do face masks and stuff. That would be fun.
I like the Lush ones. I like the Lush face masks where they're like the dirt and you like put it on your face.
Oh, like the
wash it off.
grainy.
Oh, the
like,
mud
I
masks?
can't-
Yeah.
Dude, I can't use most of the stuff from Lush because it all has sodium lauryl sulfate, which I'm allergic to. / like exacerbates my allergies.
We'll get
Well,
something else.
we'll get something that doesn't have harsh chemicals in it. Like we'll get like nice stuff.
Yeah.
Can we also?
I'm lucky that I'm allergic to dust.
Okay.
Can we also get mani pedis?
I want to do that.
What is that?
Manicure, pedicure? Your nails and
What's
your fingernails and toenails?
Oh, yeah, I don't pee on my feet.
What are you questioning? The mani-pedi is a concept? What are we
I've
I
never
want
done
people
one
to
before.
touch
I
my
didn't know what
feet.
it was.
Buff's gonna hate it. But what
What if I kick them on accident?
I love
You won't. It's fine.
What if I
having
just
my
go,
nails
"Yeah."
done, but I hate how they like have to file down the like they have to rough the tops of your nails to like make the chemicals and stuff stick.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's like such a sensory nightmare. But I guess you could get it done without doing that step.
I want to
but,
get those werewolf claws that like come up and they're like raised a little bit, and I can look like a little werewolf, and I'm like,
We can.
That's
We
what I
can do a
want.
spa day. I want to get massages.
Dude, the last time, first of all, Shia took me to a spa that was actually really, really nice, and that one was really great. The one before that, this like lady was just like squeezing my body, and I was like flinching a lot, and I was like, ow, because I don't know, there's something wrong with me. And she afterwards, she was like, oh, you should like use CBD oil or whatever because you're really flinching. And I was like, thanks. It just hurts when people touch me. Smile. And then she was like, yeah, that's not normal. And I was like, yeah, I know. Because I might have EDS or
God.
fibromyalgia. I don't know which one because I'm scared to go get tested.
What's up, gamers? VchiBan here. I'm here to tell you about one of the cool partners that we work with. It's GamerSupps. They have all kinds of cool drinks and flavors to try from, even our very own Buff Pups, which is called Doggy Style. Be sure to go try it out and use code VchiBan for 10% off of all your purchases. It supports us, and that's just cool. So thanks, GamerSupps. Be sure to go check out all their flavors, their drinks, and all the merchandise. It's super high quality, and we love working with them. Again, use code VchiBan for 10% off. That's VchiBan for 10% off on your GamerSupps order. Thank you so much, and back to the episode.
I'm glad I got my teeth scraped real good.
It feels good, doesn't it?
Well, it's interesting because I got the right side of my mouth done, and now that side doesn't hurt at all, but the left side of my mouth passively hurts a little bit. And I'm like, did I just have passive pain this whole time that I didn't realize that I had?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's like the stuff like it's like stuff like under the gums, so they had to like
Yep.
numb my whole mouth and go super
I
deep.
did that recently. My teeth feel good, and I've been keeping up with
Yeah.
flossing, and it's been really good.
It's wild how like medical care helps you.
About you
Yeah,
taking
I
care of
know.
your body.
Yeah, couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Oh, all you do is work
Fix
out
it
and
on.
then try to eat good, and then probably doing it incorrectly. That's the best that we can do, you know?
Yeah, we're trying.
I'm just writing a book. That'll take care of my body for me.
Nice. That's good.
you gonna say,
I'm
Shai?
glad to hear that you're excelling, Candii.
I hope so.
What were you gonna say? You're looking at me with wide
what
eyes.
were you gonna
like
say,
you're-
Shia?
Nothing.
Oh, I was gonna get fake muscles installed. Like when they do the injections of like the saline or whatever, and then they put in like
Oh, I
pads
I
see
don't
to-
that.
like those.
Oh,
fake
I was
abs.
talking about saline today, actually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for your muscles, like fake muscles.
No, for Shia's balls.
Go on.
I was like, wouldn't it be? I just
Elaborate,
brought up the idea to Shia, and I was like, wouldn't it be fun to just have fat balls to sit on?
Well,
'Cause
there's a
people- lot of-
reason why.
A lot of people do that. They just sit on. They
To
just
make them
put saline in their
proportionate
balls.
with his massive schwing.
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah. No, I thought you meant like guys. No, people just do that because it's like a kink thing. And I was like, what if we just made our balls
Oh.
really big?
I think it would be
Yeah.
cool. I don't know how much I want to delve into that it would get into like a fansly only portion.
I feel like you'd be better off just getting like a thing that you pop on top, like a little like a Mr. Potato mustache accessory of testicles.
yeah, but it's
Anyway,
not
you
as
can
fun
cut
as
this.
it just being your own, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, but hear me
Yeah.
out. Okay, listen. If you engorge your balls, think about
fancy.
all the times, yeah, I know, where you like shift in your seat and then you accidentally sit on one and how much worse that's gonna be.
Oh,
But what if it sloshes
be
around
kinda
like a
cool,
jello?
Ew.
What if it's like big enough to be a cushion?
Ooh.
I don't like
for you to just sit on it.
like a little water bed that's portable.
Yeah.
Ew. I grossed myself out that time.
Shy's looked in with that right now. He's
That's
really in.
crazy. I'm sorry. I was just like thinking. I was just like, hold up.
You may as well just get one of those fucking yoga balls with the handles and tie it to your sack then.
That's a kink.
It absolutely has to
definitely gotta
be.
a thing.
That makes me think of that guy on TikTok, Shy. I know that you've seen him, but where he like just ties weights to his balls and walks around and like
Oh, yeah. He
it
just
makes
always
me hurt.
yeah.
He like will close doors with his balls and like connect
Oh,
in.
just
and
pick
it's
up
like,
like
he'll just
weights
do all,
and like there's all kinds of things.
yeah, and it's like it's not like small weights. It's like 50-pound weights. Like
it's like
like
cinder
a
blocks and
lot.
stuff.
Is
Yeah,
this an
it's
erotic
horrible.
thing for them, or is this just like
It's on TikTok.
Well, I'm
This
sure
is
that there's.
someone.
I'm sure they probably have maybe like a fansly or something, but like on TikTok, he's just like walking around doing stuff and he's just showing that he's doing it. Pretty cool.
whatever floats people's boats, man?
Yeah. Anyways, I was talking about with today earlier.
We were talking about it because I'm
Uh-huh.
contributing to the sterile side of this table with Rose and I.
What?
It's true.
It's true.
Elaborate. Did you
I
get a vasectomy?
yeah.
He did.
You
The other
did?
day, yeah.
I did, yeah, like a
Yeah.
couple days ago.
Sterile and feral.
I honestly, it's like leading up to it. It's just like, I mean, doing any kind of procedure or anything is just like, oh, what if this and that and that? It is. I feel like now I could just be like such an advocate because it is like where everyone's just like, why don't men just go do like do this instead of because like the men procedure compared to doing like for lady parts is like so much more invasive. Where mine was, it took like I don't know, like 10 minutes max or something
Tell
like
me
that.
everything.
And like everything.
Yeah.
I was really worried that it was going to leave like a giant mark or something, and there's literally nothing there. You can't even tell. You would never know.
yeah.
They said that they were going to put the doctor initially when I went in, he was one of those doctors that came in talking about like, yeah, I just had this fish sandwich the other day and it was just, not even that great and blah, blah, blah. And they sat in the room and talked to each other. And then they looked at me and they're like, oh, hey, yeah, so what's going on? You want to get that done? It was just like, yep, that's me. And they're like, okay, we'll schedule you next week. Okay, bye. So he was very much like in his own world, but it was super, super, super easy. Like, I don't know.
How long ago did you do that?
A couple days ago.
Oh.
Like you're fine. Like
Does it still hurt? Does it hurt at all?
I wouldn't say hurt. I would say sore a little bit. And that's why Buff and I were talking about saline and balls because we were looking at my balls.
Yeah.
But like you literally cannot tell, which was the only thing I was worried about because other than that, there's literally nothing else to worry about. Like because sex is cool, but babies for me are not. I don't want. No, I don't. That's
yeah, and
I
also
would rather
like it's
not
so
have
much
the option.
easier. Like I don't know, it's just so much easier for guys to do it because like it literally you walk in there like, okay, you're gonna be in pain for like 3 days or whatever. As to where like
Not
with
even.
ladies, they literally open you up and like put the little like grabby things on each side and they're like, and they like whatever, and you have to like get put to sleep or whatever or sedated or whatever.
You do have to get put to sleep, but like, and I can only speak about my own experience. I don't know if anyone else had shitty experiences, but for me, aside from the being put to sleep part, I like woke up and I was like, I'm ready for surgery. And my mom was there and she's like, honey, the surgery already happened. And I was like, oh. And then I didn't even really need any pain meds or anything after, and it didn't really hurt for me.
Yeah, but
and
the
there's
argument
really no
is-
noticeable scarring, and everything for me is great. However, it is much more expensive and it is much more risky, and having to be put under compared to not is definitely not really ideal. So ultimately, it is easier for a penis haver than a hoo-ha haver to really go about it.
What's the likelihood the vasectomy just heals itself?
It can't.
that-
He
It can't. They cut
cauterized
it
within
the
30
side of
they
it,
have to
and
check,
then they
like, in a
put
few
clamps
months.
on it.
No, I mean they
Oh, you
cut
did
it.
the
They cut
clamp
the cord.
method.
It's clamped and cauterized.
It's
The
it's
smoke
cauterized and
of
cut.
like it will forever be like in my mind of just like laying back
The
with like my
smell.
legs open, and then him and a nurse were just like working there, and every now and then it's just like psst, and the like some like smoke goes up. I'm like, dude, smoke in my balls like right here. It just
Yeah.
So it's not reversible, or
It is
No.
technically, yes, it
Okay.
is, but the likelihood is very low of it being like super. Like but like as of right now, like whenever they do it, like nothing's connected. It's not there. And they could try
It's
to
literally
reconnect
like yours,
it, but it's
Rose,
not
where-
guaranteed that it would work.
They block off
It's
the
not
head.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
That-
literally cut and then cauterized at the end. Like it's literally like the same
Yeah.
thing. It's like
Because that's the horror story that I hear is people being like, my vasectomy just like healed itself, and then I was fertile again. And I
So
didn't
I
even know
think-
it. Or
No.
I think
Like-
that happens if they just clamp it and then they don't cauterize
Oh,
it. 'Cause
yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because like if you maybe
because you
just wanna
can't
get-
do that.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the biggest issue when people get vasectomies is that they don't wait until they get tested for sperm count after the fact, because sometimes there's some, clogged in the pipe still, and that can lead to an accidental oopsie before they get checked up. So the most important thing to do when you get a vasectomy is wait until your follow-up appointment where they test your sperm count to make sure that you're not actually, sending an army to the egg, right? So don't
Just do
it
We're
anal.
being
until
so
you get checked.
informative on this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. And the funny part is, when I make the thumbnail, it's just going to be me cutting Shia's balls off. So it's gonna be
Me
really
just
awesome.
with like inflated balls being
Yep. It's going to be sick.
That's crazy after I was pregnant.
Yeah, oh,
Oh my
my god. Well,
That's true.
yeah, but I don't know. It was like really super easy, and like the only thing I was worried about is if it was gonna leave a mark, and it doesn't. Like I like when I was
Yeah.
trying to like look it up or anything, it was just like it wasn't getting like super. Nobody was worried about it because there's nothing to worry about. It was just like, do you want
Yeah,
to be able to have
it's
kids or not?
tiny
I'm like, I
incisions.
don't. So, and then that's it.
I'm next.
That's good peace
Me
of
next.
mind. Oh,
Me next.
Yeah.
It is really good
Me,
peace
me,
of mind
me.
too, because like I don't know. Obviously, I've had the conversation even with myself a ton of times. I'm like, I don't want kids. Like I'm good. I'm just I don't
Yep.
get it out.
Isn't
of
it
here.
nice
So,
to just know it'll never happen now?
It's nice actually.
So comfortable. No stress.
I know. That's why I
Yeah.
keep telling
Kind of
Shia. I'm
what
like, I would
happens.
love, like when I was on birth control, like even though there's a
Mm-hmm.
percentage or whatever, I felt very confident and I was like, I feel great that to not have to worry about this ever. But there was always still that like little inkling sometimes where I'm like, if my period was late or like if I missed a pill or just something like that, where I was like, fuck, like this is gonna like. But so I was
Mhm.
telling Shia, I was like, I know I'm going to love that just having all that shit just like cut and be like, I literally just don't have to worry about it like ever. So
Yeah, it's very peace of mind. I feel like I couldn't enjoy intimacy before that because of the stress of like what if, and I feel like if that's something that stresses you out, it's worth addressing.
VchiBan living up to the sterile and feral. You know.
Hell yeah! I'm happy
Like
to not
actually
be the only one now.
Oh, my one question was when they cauterized and put clamps that you can't really tell. They just like stay in your body forever. I'm like, what is that made of? And if I have an MRI, would that be bad? I'm like, oh, well, surely it has to be something in your body that stays in there a long time. I'm like, what is the possibility that I go into a giant magnetized
Don't worry,
MRI
Rosie, ask the
machine
doctor.
and something comes flying out of my balls?
dude, could you
know?
imagine?
That would be
Could you
horrible.
fucking
yeah.
imagine? That'd be crazy.
probably
But it's like made out of
silicone.
what, aluminum or whatever? Like it's not
No,
even
they
like
said it was
a
like
metal-
titanium or some kind
Or-
of like
yeah, it's-
material that every time I asked them, they didn't know. So it kind of worried me. I'm like, you're the doctor, but like, if you're not worried about it, I won't be.
I would be. I'd want to know what's in my body.
Too late.
No,
it's
they said
already
that
there.
from what you told me when it happened afterwards, you said that it was so small that it wouldn't even pick up on the MRI
I
machine.
mean, even
anyways.
if it
Like,
was small, it would pick up. I mean, but
it's
still,
probably the
I
same
guess-
stuff they use to make like metal plates in people's fucking heads or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, and I also think that like because okay, so nipple piercing haver, I've done MRI machines before, and I've never had to take them out. The only time I ever had to take them out was when I did an X-ray.
Are you
That's the only
sure?
time I had to take them out.
Really?
When's the last time
Yes.
you've done an MRI?
It was right when I got them. It was like when I was 18.
Was it like a man in the
For
woods
something.
and he was just like waving around a stick going, boop, boop,
That'd be
boop?
sick.
I mean, if she had her piercings in an MRI machine and she wasn't supposed to, she would know.
Oh,
Like, it would-
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know which.
yeah?
I don't know what material I had at the time, so it could have just been like I don't know. It could have been because I've obviously changed them out now. I don't know what they are now, but
Yeah, if you ever need an MRI, just double check first. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine. I mean,
Just
like
take a handful of change.
I hope
with
it
you.
is.
Distract the MRI machine.
Pocket
throw it in
crabs.
pocket sand.
Make sure you wrap yourself in a chain and then just go in. And that
Oh my god! Speaking of getting nipple piercings,
Okay.
one of the pups said in my chat, they were like, hey, because you talk about it so often, they're like, I want to go do that because I've never done it before. And they were like, how is it? And so I talked about it. And then literally they came in 2 days later and they were like, I had it done and it was awesome. And I was like, hell yeah. So
That's crazy.
so I was like, that's fun.
What an adventurous pup they are.
Do you know what other piercing that I've thought about getting?
I'm scared.
Which one?
I feel like
That one, like the one,
The one.
I don't
like
think
on
it's
the
worth
hood.
it.
Yeah.
On the
But
clitoral
every
hood?
But every time I've talked to someone that actually has one, a lot of lesbians that I, used to talk to when I was in high school
Yeah.
had them, and they were like, it just gets in the way. Like they were
That's
just
what
like,
I
it's just kind of
figured,
like
yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
Like it helps with sensitivity, but I was like, I don't fucking need help with that. And they were like, well, just get it if you need help with that. It was the same thing with nipples. Like when I talked about that, people were like, get it if you need help with sensitivity. If not, just for aesthetic purposes. I just want it for aesthetic purposes. But like that one down there, it a lot of like 9 times out of 10, like people just were like, it just gets in the way. And I was like, oh.
It seems
one of
just
those-
inconvenient, yeah.
I just think about the chance that it does nerve damage and then like it fucks you over in that way. Like that. I
Yeah.
don't
It's
want
not worth the risk at all.
Nah.
No, that's why I
Oh,
haven't.
yeah, that's kind of scary. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about the Jacob's Ladder ones. I'm like, dude, the nerve damage.
And Prince
like, if you-
Albert's.
yeah, if you did
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
Dude, that reminds
They
me of this
scare
TikTok where this
you.
girl was like, I went to my PSR and they said I don't have the right anatomy for a Jacob's ladder. Like, cis lady going in, she's like crying. She's like as a joke, obviously. But like,
Yeah.
they said
Dude, I
can't
love the
get
ones
it.
where it's like, oh my god, let's go to Claire's and get our clits pierced, guys. And they all like skipping.
Mommy,
God.
can I get my clit pierced at Claire's?
Claire.
Jesus. No, I don't know.
I love you guys, but we're never doing that together.
God.
Why
I am
not?
not piercing that.
Oh, because it has to be
Do
at
you
like
guys
a
want to pierce your
Kohl's or
nipples?
something.
I'll do it with you guys.
I want to
again.
get an industrial bar.
What?
Like the
Which one's
Two
that?
questions just happened.
just the industrial bar. It's just the bar piercing.
You
Right,
see
like,
it
it's
so
what
it's
it's
probably
called.
Kinda
me.
cute.
It just
What-
you've
what
seen
And
is
it.
then what
which one
did
is
Buff
that?
say?
It's like a bar going through your ear, so
It's
it's,
a bar.
like
It's just a
you have
bar that
two
goes
holes.
At the
across your
top?
ear. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
but
yeah,
Buff
I
said there was
asked what it
something we should
was.
all do.
Oh, nipple pierce. I'll watch you guys get your nipples pierced.
Nah.
I don't want my nipples pierced.
No.
Why?
I don't need help with
Man.
that.
You don't
Because
even
they're
know.
already sensitive enough. No,
Yeah,
no,
mine
no.
are- Yeah. I'm not messing with my girls.
You don't even know.
I would do it, but
I
I would
don't
need
need to
someone to come
know.
out and
It's
give my
already
nipples a good
excessive.
romp, beforehand
do
to
that.
like get them ready. I just feel like they're delicate and they're usually not like
No, they clamp them down.
oh,
so they pull 'em out.
I feel like I don't
Fuck
have
no.
like I don't have like the biggest nipples, but I feel like they're
You could.
I think they're kind of small. Not like huge, but like I think I kind of have small nipples.
Now I'm trying to picture your nipples and I don't remember if they're small or
Yeah.
not.
I mean, you definitely have seen them.
I know
I think
I
Shia-
have.
You should get a belly
Janky
button
nipple
piercing,
man.
Shia.
Me?
Yeah.
I think you could pull that
And a little
off.
tramp stamp.
Thanks. I did that once.
You trying to
Really?
bimbofy Shia?
I don't need a try.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
True.
If I go to your Twitter right now, actually, I will.
What?
Shia said
What?
that
There's
when
nothing
I
on
get
there.
sterile. Shia said when I get sterile feral and I have my little scars that I should put claw marks, like werewolf claw marks as tattoos on my little scars.
Yeah, but like,
Oh,
is it even really gonna show a lot? Like,
It probably-
at
it's probably
all?
gonna look like
Just
a-
tiny little.
It's probably gonna look like a pimple scar, like you know
Yeah.
when you like pick a pimple and it's just like a dot.
they don't
it-
even
for a
like
little
leave.
while.
Okay, Candy.
yeah. For a little while, it's like the tiniest little like slit, and then it fades. So
Yeah.
it really won't be there the whole time.
Editor, I'll make sure you get this picture. Regarding Shia being a little bit of a bimbo, I'd like that picture to be superimposed somewhere up here. Thank you so
It's a
much.
picture of my ass when I'm just listen. I've just found a good place to sit.
And is it the one in Vegas?
Yes.
Or just like the things up his ass?
I scrolled
That was
through
good.
even 10 seconds for that.
Okay. All right. Listen.
Aww.
Wow.
I think we should get Shia a milking machine.
Candy, do
I
you think I
agree with
deserve
that.
it?
You should do what Rose did with the Hachiwara plushie. Be like, hey, Chad.
No,
In your Discord
mine-
at
For the
11
milking
o'clock at night,
machine?
be like, I really need to be milked.
No,
fuck, dude.
I think a chat
I'm
would- I
afraid
think a chat
that
would
too
do it.
many people in my community would be way too excited
Into
and
the
willing to
milking
do so,
machine?
which is fine and great.
You have
And
a
like, that's
platform
great. I
for
love it.
it.
But what?
You have a platform you could indulge that with.
I don't.
I'm just saying.
Dude, that's a
Hey
big
guys,
transition.
could I have this milking machine? Oh my god.
I always think about that one Reddit post where it's like this lady was married to this guy for like 10 years and he had one of those in his garage, but it was like a wooden one. So she thought it was like his tool, like bench or whatever. And she never knew that it was like a milking machine. And then she saw him doing it one time with like one of those automatic ones. And he was just like laying down on the table.
So he had a
Why is
board
he
with like a
milking in
hole cut
secret?
through it, so he was in the milk down position, and
Yeah. And then he just had an
Dude.
automatic one just going up and down.
But why is he milking in secret?
I don't know. Ask them.
You shouldn't be ashamed of your milking.
People are ashamed all the time of their kinks, and they don't
That's
talk to their
true.
partners about
Well,
it.
stop
People-
it. That's stupid.
Okay.
Just be a freak.
True. I want to be a freak, but I want to be a sterile freak, so I don't have to worry about shit. So,
Well, congratulations, you've
so
made
I
it.
did. Thank you. Very
Join
happy
the
about
club.
it.
Congratulations, Shia.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sterile
Thank
side of the
you.
table.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's us over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm joining. It's just that I have a little bit of a harder time because they're gonna look at me and they're gonna be like, "But you're such a woman. You should just have kids." I'm gonna be like, "No, sir. I've waited 10 years and they still tell me
Well-
that I have to wait." And they'll be like, "Well, I mean, like you got
Do
to
you
I'll
have
give you
your husband's
$5,000 to have a kid." Yeah, do you have your
Oh.
husband's permission?
Annoying.
So
That's
it's gonna take
wild.
me a while, but
That's like not even a joke. That's actually like something that still happens, which feels like it just got sent back to the fucking Stone Age of
Mhm.
people just being like,
Might as well
well,
burn
did your
me."
husband give you permission to do this with your body? Like, oh my god, dude, I would lose it. I'd fucking lose
Yeah.
it.
If they asked me that, I would make them super uncomfortable. Be like, I'm divorced, and then what are they gonna fucking say? Fucking nothing. Shut the fuck up.
I think I would actually say "fuck you" and then I would walk out. Actually.
Hey guys, VchiBan here, local Fansly enjoyer, and I'm here to tell you why you should be as well. They've got all kinds of cool things on there, and you can even log in with your Twitch to find your favorite creators that are already on the platform. Now, you've heard us talking about them before because they're a long-standing sponsor and partner with us. We've been working with them for a while. We all have our own little Fansly pages, and even VchiBan has a Fansly page where we post behind-the-scenes content never before seen anywhere else. Go to fansly.com/VTuber and check it out. If you're 18 plus or older, register and check it out today. Thank you, Fansly.
Candy, how are you feeling about the Sterile and Feral Club?
I don't know. I wish that there was like an on-off switch. So if I decided
be
that I
great.
wanted to get pregnant, I could just be like, I'm ready to receive.
Isn't that just birth
but then-
control?
Fuck no, dude. Because that's like you from
No, because
experience
that's
know that
hormonal
shit's
and
not.
fucked up.
Yeah, that fucks with your
Yeah.
hormones and it makes it. Nah.
Did you guys see that there's male birth control coming out and it will be here in like 5 years or whatever, and there's no side effects? What's up with that?
They've been saying that for like
That's
a decade though.
crazy.
There's so much
well, it
stuff
just got
like that.
finalized.
I was talking about the ball koozie, but
The ball koozie makes
What?
you infertile, right?
That doesn't make
Hopefully.
sense to me. Where it's like a little jacuzzi that you put your balls in beforehand, and I have no clue what it does.
it's so
but
hot it kills the sperm. I think is the
Supposedly.
idea.
Dude,
I don't
why,
buy
why,
that.
why do I put
I
my
wouldn't
balls
trust
in
it.
like boiling water? That would hurt.
Yeah, but then so wait, what happens when you go into a hot tub?
Well, that's why it's called a. That's why.
I know, but like
Wait, are
so
I'm
people
hot
go into
tubs
hot
that
tubs
hot?
and then like
It probably. Yeah, I assume that
What's
it
the
fucks up your sperm
temperature?
count. I feel like, dude, I feel like sperm count is like your diet affects it, how active you are affects it. I'm sure temperature has an effect too.
that's
Like, it's just-
crazy.
yeah.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Well, now I don't have to worry
Candy.
about that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There is 0 sperm count in this group.
True.
Just letting you guys know.
Except for the sperm and no. Sorry.
Ew, what?
I mean, it's
That's
still it's
fucking
still there.
foul.
It just
Okay.
Ew. That's disgusting.
Sorry, audio listeners.
it's still there. It just doesn't go anywhere now.
It's trapped inside the penis of VchiBan.
It's
I feel bad
trapped.
for him.
Get it out,
Darn.
get it out.
That's like a horror movie. Like they're
Yeah, I
just
feel
like
bad
trapped
for
in
them.
them.
They don't have anywhere to go.
Well,
Dude, we need
Just
a
let them-
horror
just
movie
let
that's
them
all
play
the
poker
sperm
in there.
trapped inside and them trying to escape.
oh wow.
Trapped.
That feels like one of those sausage party movies, like the adult animation.
Yeah.
God, didn't they make multiple of those movies?
I don't know.
Dude, the premise. Trying to get out of the ball sack before you get the vasectomy so you knock up whoever. Like that's like the prison break style. Like that's like the execution
Prison
day.
Break the movie.
My God.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I don't know. again, of the group, I'm the one that's like, theoretically, I'm not like, I don't know. It varies.
You're the most
time
likely to have a child.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not,
why you're pregnant in the last thumbnail.
That's true.
Well, 2 thumbnails ago.
If you were to tier list it in terms of a kink, I do think pregnancy, I would be the highest. Because
Oh,
you
yeah,
all
you're
three
absolutely
are
the
not into it
highest.
at all. But I can see like, you know,
Is it just like the inflation part, or is it like having something inside you part?
Oh.
I don't know if I want to sit here and talk about this at length. This isn't a kink that I have. I'm just saying that, like, I think I get it because it's. I don't want to. I don't know, man.
Like
It's
you
like
big and round?
I
it's like
understand it, but I
it's
find it
something that-
repulsive.
yeah. It's something. It's Buff. I need you to not throw up when I say this to you. It's like partially like a I did this to you thing. This is not my opinion, but it's like a I did this to you type thing. It's like an ownership thing. It's like a mocking thing. It's kind of like primal in that sense, where it's like you're mine now because you've got my thing inside.
Okay,
you.
Just
yeah,
squirt
I
on my
get
face,
that.
and
I
then
get
it.
you can
Damn,
just do
okay.
that.
Okay, so then
Ew.
it's me, Shia, then maybe
No.
I don't know, but okay.
No,
Don't even
I
include
listen.
me on that. No, thank
I'm
you.
down for that stuff, but like, just like piss on
I'm
me
not.
instead. Like, Like if you want to mark, on me and like be feral, then piss on me. I'd rather someone piss on me than that.
Yeah, but you okay.
Okay.
I feel like I just don't think that you sync up with like what's being offered with pregnancy, you know, as a person.
No.
You're being offered
Would
a
you say you're
parasite that's
maternal?
going to siphon off of your body and
Alright.
fundamentally change you forever in a way that I find
that's-
horrifying and
There's
gross.
there's a word for that. It's like matron essence or something like that, where it's
Whatever
like
it is, I don't like it.
after
and
you
I think
have
it's fucked up.
after you have a baby, it like fundamentally changes your brain chemicals.
Yeah, so that you care
Oh.
about the baby and not yourself. Which is
Yeah.
Have you
fucked
seen
up.
those? Have you seen
Oh,
those
yeah.
TikToks where like people were like they'll show a picture of themselves? They'll be like, "This is me before pregnancy," and they're like glowing, and then they'll be like, "This is me afterwards," and their face is like really puffy, and their nose got really big, and like stuff like
Mhm.
that. Or they'll
It's
get like
horrifying.
birthmarks that are not in like the same spot because of just the hormones.
Dude, it does physical stuff and mental shit to your body literally forever, and you could not pay me to do that shit. I don't understand that. No. Like, if you're out there and you want to make babies, happy for you. Go crazy. I'm not doing that shit.
I always get thrown off by like the phantom pregnancies or whatever it's called, where like ghost pregnant, basically where you're like pregnant and you don't know the whole time until you literally just like have the baby.
That's
Well,
my
I
worst
thought-
nightmare.
I thought you were
Absolute
talking
nightmare.
about VR chat, where it's just I'm phantom pregnant.
Phantom pregnant.
No,
I mean, people do that.
no. But no, people like will just be like, yeah, I just thought I had to shit really bad, and then I just like had a baby, and then I just had to deal with that, and I'm like, that's insane.
Well, I
That-
always isn't it always like
Nightmare.
isn't that normally like bigger people?
No,
Like,
I've
because
seen
it
all
just-
kinds.
I've
all
seen
kinds.
Really?
documentaries where it's like
Yeah.
tiny ass bitches.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just
How
because
does
it's
that
all
happen?
about
Just
how the
doesn't show.
baby. It's how the baby like orients itself in the womb.
Oh. Oh, see, I've
There's
always found that
absolutely
was like
insane shit.
the one time I saw that, it was like a bigger person, so I just thought it was
That's
like
what I
they just
thought
didn't
too,
realize.
but nah,
It's
I've seen
crazy
it
to
with
me.
little ladies too.
That
Hmm.
anybody could go through that and just maybe like over like months probably notice that some things are different or feel weird, but never know why until just surprise, baby.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like I think it's different, Cheyenne, with like womb havers, because there's a lot of emotional and physical things that happen throughout the month that you just can't explain. Like you'll just be like, "Oh, I feel really weird because of blah blah blah." Maybe it's my period, or maybe it's like the third week of my cycle. Like it's like
I
it's
get
so
more
hard to
motion
like
sick leading up to my period.
yeah, so it's like hard to like tell sometimes. So like I guess I could see how someone would be pregnant and then not realize, because they're probably like, "Oh, well, this is like my second week of my cycle and I normally get nauseous around this time," or like something like, you know what I mean, like, or something like
Mm.
that.
That's why
So-
oh my god, I cry easier before my period and I get more emotional before my period, and that's like any fucking
Are you
okay,
just
everything makes sense
realizing
now.
that? That's a lunar phase. What?
My
Luteal-
okay,
The luteal-
I feel
yeah.
no. It's that my cycle shifted recently, so I forgot that it's coming up now instead of like a week
Oh,
ago.
you're like, I realize
Yeah.
why I'm.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I was
I
like,
get-
I was like,
yeah.
Dude,
No, I
the
knew
way-
that that's
I get so hungry up until my period happens, and then the day after, I'm like disgusted by
Hungry?
food. I have no appetite. Yeah, I get
Oh.
so like as it's coming up, I'm like, I am so hungry. I'll eat way more. Like and then after it, I have to like convince myself to eat.
I always get so after I got off birth control, I don't get headaches like anymore, like at all.
Mm.
But I will always get one headache a month, and I know that my period's the next day. Because if I get a headache, I'm like, I know what's happening tomorrow. And it always does. Every single time.
I feel like everything's gonna happen tomorrow because of the way I've been feeling lately, and now I'm like, oh my god, it's coming, it's coming, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
It's
gonna happen, and then you're and then you're
And
gonna
then I'm
be
gonna be
like,
fine
oh,
right
that's
after,
why
and I'm gonna be
I
like, oh.
was extra sensitive and crying. Yep.
Oh.
Gets you every month. It's like you do it for 10 years and it still gets you. You're like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Ah, silly guy.
I'll
Silly.
never forgive this Mr. Period for doing these things to you.
Dude, I'm not even making babies is the fucked up part. Like, I'm sterile and feral. I still have to deal with this shit.
Oh,
Absolute bullshit. I
you
don't
are
even
so
need
brave.
it.
I will never forgive him.
Thank you, mommy.
Oh,
Thanks. Yeah.
I'm
That was really uncomfortable. I love that.
I weirdly feel like I resonate with the term daddy more than mommy, but I know
I
that
do
people call me
too.
mommy or whatever.
I do too. I feel like
Zaddy.
mommy just makes me
What if
want
I
to
just said-
fucking...
What if I just said
Cute.
Zaddy?
That's just funny.
Yeah. Wait, Rose, do you prefer people call you daddy?
If someone had to call me mommy or daddy, I would definitely prefer daddy. I don't like either one of them, to be extremely clear. Like, I don't want to be called
Right.
mommy or daddy. But if I had to pick, daddy would be better, simply because I am repulsed by the idea of being pregnant or being someone's mom or having children or anything maternal whatsoever, and it makes me want to puke. And at least I don't have empathy in the sense of being able to imagine what it would feel like to be a dad, so I can be more detached from it.
I like Dommy Mommy.
I was gonna ask what's everyone's favorite term of endearment, but then I was like, I don't know if that's too cringe.
Endearment?
Ooh. No,
Like
I don't
the
think
name
that's
that
cringe.
like you get called
Like
by your
pet
partner.
names.
I would
Is that
rather like
private?
pet names, but over like mommy or daddy, because I just feel like I'm not there at the daddy phase yet. Like I'm not like it's
Yeah.
If I get it, I'm like, okay, yeah, me. But like
Once I'm a cougar.
I like cute short like one-liners. Like if someone refers to me
Yeah.
in deers, like it's just like I don't know. Listen,
thing
a
is-
simple good boy
Slut.
or like bun or something like that that it appears to me
Yeah.
as like that hits. Like that's good.
No, being called good girl peak. You're so valid.
Mm.
I feel like I use pet names for everybody ever, and I like all of them. And I don't know if I have a favorite. I call everyone babe more than anything.
Mm.
Everyone, even strangers, I've called babe.
Or
You know who
Hun.
uses a lot of
Say
pet
Hun
names?
sometimes.
Who, me?
Rose. Yeah.
I say honey. I don't say hun.
Yeah, I've just heard you say that before to someone.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever said hun. I've said honey though. I know I have.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
who used a lot of pet names though? Fucking Basil. Basil and Boo. They use so many pet names, and I hear them use sweetie and honey and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, aw, ain't that sweet?
Yeah, they're like, what's the old couple on Courage the Cowardly Dog? That's like them.
Aw.
Eustace and Muriel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of them are as grumpy as Eustace.
Basil will be.
Okay.
When he gets that dementia.
when I'm through with
I
him,
think
he
he'll
will
just be more like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah.
Not,
We'll have
not
to-
angry.
We'll have to bring them on the podcast at some point. I know that we've kind of
Please.
talked about that at some point. There's so many, we have so many friends and so many people that we want to bring on with the podcast. I mean, we literally have as long as we want, but like I think, especially for people that don't know them or haven't experienced Boo and Basil
yeah.
are besties.
You
then
need to.
Yeah, it would also be the first time that we would have 6 people on the podcast too, rather
That's
than
true.
just like a
Jesus.
fifth for like a single guest. But
That kind of
they're great.
excites
We
me.
love them.
They're besties. They live close to us. We love them very much.
Yeah.
Hang out with them often.
I can't wait for
Yeah.
whenever I punch Basil in the face.
Okay.
Boo said when we were at IKEA that him saying that was allowed because he told me that he was just like, it would be really funny if you just punched me in the face randomly one day. And I was like, what? And he's like, you can do that. And I was like, Boo, do you hear this shit?
Why-
And she's
I
like,
don't know why.
yeah, I do.
I don't know why he says this shit.
But
Like how he refers
I'm
to
excited for
living
when that
close to you
happens.
as being within murdering distance.
Yep.
That's,
did say
that's
that.
conversations we'll have to bring up with them when we inevitably have them
Oh, it's
on
gonna be
at
a
some
good,
point.
It's gonna be a good day. I'm
You want to
Cindy,
excited.
what did you
expand
say?
on this?
See your mouth keep opening. What are you gonna say?
I was coughing both times.
No,
Editor,
not that
please
time.
cut that out.
Not
Oh,
that
I was
time.
gonna say mine. Okay. I go by.
Mhm.
I use babe most often.
Mhm.
I like darling or sweetheart, but only for girls. And then
I like
do call
both of
people-
those words. That's fair.
I also
Oh.
good girl, whatever. I feel like
Yeah.
boys have to try harder to get a good boy. That shit's you don't get that easy.
Shia does.
And
Good
Princess, if
Girl's
they
a
deserve it.
dopamine factory.
I keep coughing. That's where I'm at.
Did you say
So if I-
princess too?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. So if I
I
just
think
said
princess is
like
charming sometimes.
thanks, so if I
If
just said
it's-
thanks, darling. Like,
Thanks, darling.
Thanks,
darling.
darling.
do you want to say darling? Thanks, darling.
No, I mean stuff that I'm calling other people. I don't for like stuff that I'm called. I don't know. It depends. I feel like it's very like depends on the chemistry and the relationship that you have with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say that it always hits, and it's always so cute that whenever you find like middle-aged to like older mom that just says, oh, hun or honey or sweet, and they're just like, oh, don't worry about that, hun. I'm just like, I
love that.
It's always so cute.
If a hot old man calls me darling or sweetheart, I'm like, okay, but they have to be hot.
Hot old man
Understand.
can call me anything if he's a hot old man, like whatever he wants. I don't care.
I saw one of my favorite bonding moments with Shia was us at Home Depot with that one guy, which I think we talked about before. But that's just that old guy that we
Oh.
both just looked at and we were like, oh my god. And then he was so fruity and we're like, oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my
He was
god.
so hot.
What's
Do you think he was Shia? Do you think he was cruising in Home Depot?
Dude,
worked there.
sometimes, listen, I feel like last
So?
time I was in a Home Depot, some guy was looking at me on the way out, and he was just like leaning his head, like he was pointing towards like
Wait,
the
actually?
bathrooms. Like I don't. He was looking at me. Maybe he was just kind of like, "What is this dude doing in Home Depot?" I don't know if I look like I belong in Home Depot.
No, you don't. But that's okay.
Not really.
Probably because I go in and I'm like, guys, where are the hammers?
Oh my god, we should get you some
Where
Daisy
are
Dukes, like some
they?
little like short shorts, go to the plant section
Yeah.
and
That
Are
reminds
these
me.
succulents?
be like,
Are these little suck plants? That reminds me. We went to go get a air purifier because I don't know if you guys know, but up in Canada, there's a lot of smoke happening around. So a lot of things are smoking poo right now. So we went and got an air purifier, and I like lifted it up on the table, and it was like a good 50-pound air purifier. So I like put it up on the table,
50
and
pounds.
the lady was standing there, and she was like, "Oh, you scared me with that." And then I was just like, "Oh, don't worry, I got you." And she was like, "I like that." She's like, "That's
She
cool.
was
I like
taken
that for you."
aback. She
She was like, she was
I
like,
didn't expect
she was
him
like,
to lift that
tucks
up
hair. Yeah, she was
I
like
get
tucks hair
that.
behind ear, and she was like, "Oh my god." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah."
here.
So that was my
No,
like
she's
Home
so
Depot
valid.
experience.
That's how I
the
feel
other
watching
day.
you lift stuff too.
Thanks. I live big
Yeah.
thing. Help.
Mm-hmm.
I say, Shia, no, don't pick that up. Don't do that, especially with your balls. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
sometimes I
Don't
remember
pick it
when
up.
Shia told me not to lift something up, and then I did it anyway and threw my back out.
Oh my
for
God.
weeks.
Yep.
I
You
learned
did.
that I'm allowed to ask for help and not to do
Yes.
that again because
And
I
you
like
you
having
also
a functional
learned-
back.
You had to
And you
suffer the
also learned-
consequences.
Yep. You also learned that when I say don't pick that up, you just don't pick it up anymore.
Hmm.
So
Have I done that
Because
since? No.
nope. Because it's happened a couple times where you go to pick something. I said, don't pick that up. And you go, okay.
And I go, okay. And then I just stand there while you carry it like a knight in shining armor. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to go to medieval times.
Oh,
I've never been and I want to go.
I want to dress up. I want to have fancy little medieval outfits. I want to have little crowns and stuff. And I want to go. and I
Okay,
wanna
but
get
if we
drunk.
go,
we should do that.
I want to dress up as a peasant.
Yeah, you can dress up as a present. You can be you can come with me. I'm going to be dressed
Yeah.
up. as fancy.
I'll allow you to be beside me.
Yeah,
You
I'll
can-
just be like, I'm just gonna keep the entire time and keep begging you for like $5. Be like, hey, listen, I know that
Oh,
like, we're
food
sitting here
cosplay?
watching the, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I know that we're sitting here and we're eating this lovely dinner, but I really could just use like 5 pence, please.
Oh my god.
Please.
Please,
really
some
wanna
table
buy it.
scraps.
I really want to buy a jester hat with my 5 pence, please.
I'm gonna paraphrase this terribly. There was a TikTok about a guy in history whose name escapes me, but he was a freed slave. He moved states to get away from his slave owner, and then the slave owner sent a letter being like, "Please come back. The plantation is like falling apart without you. I'll pay you, I swear." And the guy, the freed slave was like, yeah, you can pay. I'll come back if you pay me the like 30 years that I worked for you for free. It's about this amount of money. You just let me know how you're gonna pay me. Like, it's gonna be like lump sum, like installments.
Hell yeah.
And then the kids of the plantation owner, to this day, are still trying to sue like his family because they think that he like sabotaged their dad's plantation by refusing to
To
reply
this day?
to it. Yeah, they still like
To
they
this
still
day,
blame
like
him
this
because-
year, 2025.
They're still upset about it.
What?
They're still like trying to like get back at
Dude,
the guy
the
because
other guy's
he
family
refused to
should
go
be
back.
fucking suing him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
And
exactly.
he had like a whole
Yeah.
new job. He was making like good money. Like he had a whole new life, job, family. Like it was like he and
The
his wife
fuck?
left. It was they were having a great time, but it was just
Dude,
just the
that's
concept
crazy.
of like just you being like just like
The
5 cents. and, like,
audacity.
Just-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah. Oh my god, that guy
crazy.
should be suing.
Especially to
Holy
keep,
fuck.
especially to keep something like that going into like 2025 is just like
But-
Jesus.
yeah.
At like some point, you
Insane.
gotta let that.
But he
That's,
got him
oof.
back by like publishing like it was like a letter that he dictated to like his boss who hired him in the state that he moved to, and he like did this whole letter that's like just like politely roasting the guy about it.
Dude, I wouldn't even politely roast them. I'd just fucking roast them. I'd make them look like a stupid idiot. I'd make like a church about how awful they are.
Oh my god.
And then I would get donations from the church and then fucking just like fuck them over all the money.
Yeah, they like sold the farm
Damn.
like a year or two after because of like because
Good.
because they
idiot.
they didn't know how to run their own plantation because they didn't run any of it because the slaves run it or had run it
Crazy.
before they were freed. Yeah.
That
Oh
I
my
was-
god, that reminds
absolutely
me of
beyond me.
what's her name? The Sally doll that was like taken and like I think it's kind of over. Kind of. So what's her name? Sorry, you know, it's the spooky doll
Annabelle?
that's like the Annabelle. Yeah, she was taken and then she was taken from it was from Kentucky or something like that. And then she went down to Georgia and then when she went down to it was Idaho. She went to Idaho and then when she went to Idaho like 12 prison people escaped. And then after she went there, she went to Georgia and then a plantation just like set on fire. And then she went down to Texas and then she disappeared. And then everybody was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what's going on? And then she was back in her spot and everyone was like, oh, well, I guess she didn't leave. And then recently, I don't know if you guys saw, but someone bought like the house with her in it. And then I don't know did he die? Like not that
It was a
like,
guy that was helping move her around throughout while on her travels. He
that died.
passed away shortly after she was like delivered back or something like that.
Yeah. And then recently I don't know if it was like a YouTuber or some kind of
Some
like
comedian.
podcast or
Yeah.
whatever. Some guy actually bought the building with her in it and everyone's praying for him right now. Everyone's like, dude, that is like
I don't know if
Good
everyone's
luck.
praying, but
well, praying, but everyone's like,
Yeah.
dude, good luck because that she has been on a rampage in 2025. She has been
Yeah.
on a rampage. She's not happy. That's what it reminds me of. But God, like the plant, like that plantation, just randomly, they were like, I don't know what it was. They just started randomly talking about it. They're like, it's nowhere near anything. Like it just combusted on fire, and then like
yeah.
the 12 prisoners were, I think, escaped for a good like 3 months. I mean, I think there was one that I don't know if they caught the last one recently or if there's still one out. But that was crazy. That was fun. That was fun to watch her go crazy. She deserves it.
Go
Get
a little
Annabelle.
crazy, Annabelle.
Dude,
You
it
deserve
was
it,
so
girl.
funny
Get
'cause
a
it
little
was
wild.
it was like during summertime, and so everybody was like, "Yo, Annabelle's getting like crunk this summer. She's having a saucy girl summer.
my
She going
gosh.
crazy." Oh my god, that also reminds me that I saw a TikTok where somebody said that this year, you know how like normally every year there's like a something girl summer or like a blah blah blah
Yeah, yeah,
summer
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Someone said that there was nothing this year. No one made like a summer.
Nothing
this
girl
year.
summer.
Nothing happened. Everybody was like, I don't want to do it, and no one did it. And so
Hmm.
It's
There
just
was just
girl
nothing
summer
summer.
then.
It's just summer.
Yeah, girl
Period.
summer.
Huh.
no, it's just summer. Period. Nothing. It was nothing.
That's sad. You
Yeah.
know what else is sad?
And it
Candy?
The fact that this episode is ending.
It's winter for me.
that's true.
That's right. Episode 37, baby. You guys-
37.
Okay,
What, you going to
Candy's gotta
bed?
go take their nap.
All right, Candy.
Okay, well,
Episode
Okay, Candy.
37.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for episode 37. It's been crazy. It's been wild. Be sure to check out all
Oh,
our
yeah.
socials individually and also the VchiBan ones, as well as our Fansly page on VchiBan where we post behind the scenes stuff. You can check out never before seen things there. So you can go support us there. Use code VchiBan for 10% off on all your GamerSupps order. It supports all of us, which is crazy. It's fine. It's cool. You guys have anything to say?
I I love you.
Doggy style should be restocked by now. It
Cool.
sold out, by the way. It got sold out. It was-
Go get it.
Have
Use code
Doggy Style
VchiBan.
until it comes back.
Lit. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.